Right, so let's run through my settings for today. So I've got the Equinox 800 with the Cortec 10x5 coil. I'm then in field 1, as you can see. Noise cancel. Ground balance to 0. Volume always at 25 for me. Threshold 3. I've changed the target tone to 5. I'm normally on 2, but 5 today. Just wanted to see if I could distinguish between different signals. Accept and reject -9. Recovery speed 4. Iron bias FE2. Sensitivity 21. And I'm also in all metal and multi-frequency. They're my settings for today, guys and girls. Right, ladies and gents, welcome back to Detecting with Dale. Today I'm going to do some woodland detecting, and in there I said to be some Saxon ditches, which I'll show you. But let's hope I don't have to dig too many shotgun shells, but I probably will. And if we get anything else, that'll be a bonus. So let's see what we can do. Just a quick note to say that the Deus 2 is now out by XP, and the jury's out at the moment because it's only just out. But if you're fed up with the Equinox versus the Deus story and you want to wait a little bit longer, then Unearthed UK will be having the Nocta Legend out soon. So if you're not sure about the Deus 2, you've heard enough about the Equinox 800, which I personally think is the best machine on the market and has been for many years, then wait for the Nocta Legend, which looks a superb machine. And as always, you can use my code over the phone at Unearthed UK, which this month is SCISS, SCISS 012. Let's see what we can find. Right, ladies and gents, I'm just in the woodland enclosure now. Just going to show you, which looks like, this looks like a flat bit where water used to perhaps run, because it climbs up into the woodland, see? So if I get down a bit lower, you can see that you're stepping up a couple of meters there. Anyway, so we'll step up, and this is what we're faced with. But what I wanted to show you was the so-called Saxon ditches. They might not be Saxon, but the landowner said they are meant to be. So if I just take you over here, you can see that ditch. It's not easy to see on the camera, but I'll show you that way. So it goes ditch all the way along here, and it goes up and round there. Just take you a bit further. So there's a bit of a junction here, so you've got one going that way, one going that way, and one coming round here. You've got to remember these trees wouldn't have been here, and there is a waterway running along there, which if I get over that way I'll show you later. So I am going to do this area. Let's see what we can get. Hopefully something exciting. Let's go. Ladies and gents, I've had a few shotties already, 3 of them. I've got my first coin. I haven't looked at it yet. It might be modern. Let's have a look. It's just there. Let's have a look. Together. It's not modern. It's Queen Elizabeth still. Can you see that? Not bad. Bear with me, I'll just try and get a date. 19. The date's scrubbed off actually. Can't give you a date on that. I think it's like 1950s, 60s, something like that. First coin. Let's keep going. Ladies and gents, I'm just following this ditch all the way along here. So to start with, I'm just following the ditches, and then I'll go up onto the higher ground either side of these ditches just to see if there's anything either side. But if they were Saxon, obviously the Saxons would have been digging them out. So I thought I'd just follow them first, and then I'll just get in amongst all the undergrowth. It's not too bad because it's winter at the moment, so it's all died off, but beautiful. There's something about the woods. It's very tranquil and peaceful. But as you can see, got a main water channel here running and stopping for that field there. I've had medieval in that field, and I've also had heraldic pendants a bit further along. But this main water channel fills up in the winter, and then this network of ditches, they don't fill up anymore, but maybe that was why they were dug. So I'm quite enjoying it. I've found about 20 shotgun shells so far, and 1 coin, so I'm going to keep going, but it looks very interesting in here. If you can get through the shotgun shells, it's not really detecting for the impatient. You've got to be patient, you've got to dig all the signals, all the shotgun shells. I'll tell you what I am going to start doing. I'm going to not dig the signals that are close to the surface. I'm going to look for the deeper targets now because I'm digging too many shotties. So let's keep going, see what we can find. As you know, ladies and gents, I don't want to show lead, but I've just found a little blob of lead, which can only be interesting. Whole bit of lead, right on a track. On a track at the moment. I think that's where the gamekeeper uses this track on his quad. But yeah, so let's stick out here for a little while, see if there's anything to go with this lump of lead. Right, I'm just going to dig this live, ladies and gents. Different tone. This current was a 23, so I thought let's just see what it is. X marks the spot there, so I've already marked that out. A few roots down here, but bear with me. If you can't see what I'm doing, you will see the result. Might be a big shotgun shell, or it might be something better. So I'm using the 10x5 Coiltech coil, which is very, very, very stable on the Equinox 800 in this woods. It's just there, ladies and gents. Let's have a look. Get the old Nocta pinpointer. There it is. I thought it sounded different, and it is. You've got to listen out for the tones. Brilliant. It's a coin. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's a nice condition. George the 6th. 1 penny. 1937. Awesome. So we're not getting Saxon, but we're showing signs of either the military dropping coins or country folk shooting and dropping coins in the woods. Let's move on. Right, ladies and gents, I'm now working my way down this like footpath next to the track. This track here leads to the Tudor mansion that's no longer there, and then that's all hard surface, so I can't dig that. But then I'm just going up alongside it on the boggy bit just to see if there's any hopefully Tudor coins or anything like that. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'll walk down there. Ladies and gents, I've just come out of the woods. Got fed up with digging shotties, but it's a good experience all the same. And I literally just walked across this pasture to an area where I've had a couple of hammocks before. First signal was a dodgy 22, I would say. You know, good enough to dig. I think I'm straight on to a hammered. Just here. Just there. Can you see that silver glint? Let's try and get it just while you're watching. It's absolutely unbelievable. First signal. There's actually iron in there, which was giving me a dodgy signal on the hammered. But the Cortic Timber 5 works the magic. Let's have a look at this. It's going to be an Elizabeth, do you think? Yes, it is, I think. Oh yes, look at that. Absolutely crazy. So happy with that. Is that a sixpence, is it, with the rose, or is it a threepence? I can't remember. No date, obviously, on that one. But yeah, I'm gonna stick out here. Lots of iron here, so it's gonna be a few more to winkle out. Hopefully I can get another one. Brilliant. Ladies and gents, just said this. Not sure what it is. Just a bit decorative. It's got that on the bottom. What do you think? Is it off some furniture or? Not sure. Interesting, never had that anything like that before. Similar stuff, but oh, it might be a pipe tamper. It's a pipe tamper. That's what it is. I'm sure it is. Just for doing your tobacco. Oh, nice. If you think it's anything different, let me know, but I think that is a pipe tamper. Awesome. Happy with that. I'm going to keep going. Right, ladies and gents, just got this, which I think is an old key. Looks like an old Tudor, maybe older. That's what it looks like to me. I've had Elizabeth and Mary and Charles the Bold hammered from this section, so I'm presuming it's in that realm of dating. So there you go. Come up 11 or 12 on the Equinox. I don't know how many holes I'll have left in me, but I'm going to keep going for now. on to the next. Ladies and gents, just got a solid 20 signal. Little coin. Just trying to see what it might be. I think it's going to be like a farthing. But I think it's going to be pretty toasted. Yeah. I mean, there is something on there. But it's size of a farthing, I think, so solid 20. We're about to go home, ladies and gentlemen, but just getting signals up until I get near the car. Found this little locking mechanism. Well, I think it's a locking mechanism. It's a little plate with a bit on the back. Maybe it's not a locking mechanism, but it's got some age to it. Any ideas? Please put it on the comments. If I find anything else, I will show you.